Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today I woke up with the urge of making a vlog, and there's a certain topic that I would want to discuss with you. But first we have to put order in our room since we moved in. I'm saying we because it's me and my friend. Right now she's at work. We had not even found time to put order in our room, so I've decided to do that now. Okay, so you might want to do it with me. Look at all this disorder that you can see. Oh my god. Okay, so here we are. I hope this is visible. 1, 2, 3, checking. I think this one is better. So yeah, as I was saying, there's a topic that I want us to discuss, but first of all we have got to put order in our room. Where do I start? I don't even know where to start. Oh my god, is this what I'm seeing? What is this? You know what? Wait a moment for me, I'm coming back. So I'm going to put trousers on their own, and then something like trousers and hoodies on their own, then jumpsuits or any other type. Like I'll group them so that whenever I want to wear them, I know where to just go straight and take from, rather than going through everything. Like you know what I'm trying to say, like going under. Like you want something small and then you have to undo everything, and you definitely, you know what, sometimes as girls, when you're going out or when you want to wear or want to go out, we usually have a tendency of being undecisive of what to wear. So I have like 5 pairs or 3 or 4 strewn all over, just to choose one that I'm going to wear when I'm going out. That's what I want to avoid. If I'm going to need 1 or 2 things, definitely I will just have to know which pile to go and select from. You understand? You get me? You getting me? I'm sure you're getting me, right? as I was saying, there's a topic that I literally want to talk about today, and it's a topic that is very sensitive in people's lives. People do not like to receive the truth. They always try to reason out or to have their own explanations in their own head. This topic is about being a good listener when you are living amongst others. Literally, when I was in my country, I was just used on staying alone. You understand? I was just used on staying alone, so most of the times I'll be doing my own things, my own way, and things like that. But then when I moved to Dubai, I had to adjust into a lot of things, like if to learn to live amongst other people and to, what can I call this, to compromise a lot of things. The way that you were used to live, you set aside and try to compromise, though you will not like put yourself in a compromised position. You understand? However, there's one thing that I discovered amongst living other people, or with this thing of sharing accommodation and stuff like that. You would have one other person coming from another background, and then you're coming from literally also another different background, and you're trying to merge together, you're trying to live in together, to talk. You're just trying to do things that make both of you stay in one lane without having any conflicts in between you guys. You understand? Actually, this is just juice. This is my goal, for those who know. So yeah, I have discovered several things in this sharing thing and trying to live with people. Mukugarisana, I have learned that you have to be a good listener more than you can try to voice over your concern or try to make people understand you better, or try to make people know what you're trying to say, or what you're trying to do, or you're doing this, or trying to explain yourself that I was doing this because I was doing this for a certain reason, so you people should understand me. So I've learned that you should listen more and talk less. You understand? Listen more and talk less. Because there are some people who always loves to talk. It's not like it's bad, because if talking is what if their talking is a way of expressing how they feel, or to be heard, or something like that, you understand? If it puts them into a better position, it's good for them. And if you don't like talking, it's good for you. You don't just have to impose what you're thinking or what you feel on another person so that you can try and fit in the environment. You are waiting for somebody to finish talking so that you can also talk. You're just supposed to be that person who can listen more. While listening more, you have to come up with a solution, whether the story is a question or whether the story is, try to be in between, discussion or whatever is going on. Is the other person willing to have you give a compliment or a solution? Or what I'm trying to say is, nyatsoteerera unzwe kuti maudzirwo auri kuitwa zviri kutaurwa. Munhu ari kukuudzira kuti to seek advice here, then it will be up to you kuti advice yacho unoipa sei, or it's just a way of somebody telling you their story so that you can feel pity on them, or it's probably that somebody's just telling you this is a way of just like going through their past. For example, kuna mwana kuti anongotaura kuti you know, I was once in this, on this experience, blah 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 blah, blah, something like that. Achitraya kuda kudisappoint but zvichiramba kubuda. So my point is, let's leave the rest. My point is, I'm that person who has grown to be listening more than talk, and I'm that person who has grown to compromise situations, even if sometimes they put me at a compromised position, but ndinenge ndichitarisa kuti whatever is happening, kana iri skero, I should leverage the outcome. It should be 50-50, you understand? Also, another thing that I've learned ever since coming here, besides the communication, is the sharing of things. Once you decide to share with somebody, apasina zvezvo kuti usabata ichi changu, usadai ichi changu, usadai ichi changu. Of course, you can have some privacy on other things, kuti, of course, don't touch this or don't touch that, but most of the things you'll be sharing, it's a one zone, it's a one room that has been made for two people who have got different interests, different likes, and mukurarama, you can never stop me from liking maybe what you have, and I cannot stop you from that. So sometimes, as an example, ndogonangopangoti maybe we bought toiletries like tissues, and then you ran out of your own. Definitely hapana panichakunyima tissue, maybe watopreswa udatomanya kuenda unozvirelieva, you understand that? So in that, you just have to like open your heart to the person, but at the same time also you have to put in mind that Dubai is full of people that came from different backgrounds, and they have different motives and interests. Unogona kutongotenga matishu kubva musi wa1 up to 31 January up to 31 December uchitengera vamwe vanhu. You understand? Don't listen to me. So you have got to know, if you have got a good heart, you have to know when to stop and when not to stop. That's my point only. You understand that? Because as far as we are concerned, we all came here to work and provide for the people that are back home, or to shape up our future, something like that. Some people have kids, some don't have, some are just here to explore life, to experience, some are even passing, some... Guys, let me tell you, Dubai has got a lot of different people. It has got fake people, it has got genuine people, it has got all such kind of people that you might think of. So if you know where you're coming from, and you know your background, and you know your values, your morals and everything, don't allow the environment to wash out that from you. You have always to stay guard, because you're going to meet different people. You don't know who you're going to share with accommodation, or whom you are going to work with, or things like that, you know. Always stay true to yourself. And as I mentioned, talk less, listen more. And don't even get into or get involved into arguments trying to justify yourself. But no, I mean, what I was trying to say is this, I want you people to hear me. And most of the places that I have lived so far, I've been renting out on places that we have got a shared kitchen, a shared bathroom, something like that. For example, you want to cook and somebody, for me, of course, sometimes I order fast food, but I literally love preparing food, my own food here and there. And for that, in advance, I always order some food from my country. Like I have my sister send it to me. It's a big hassle, but we have got to do that. And then sometimes you're in the kitchen and you're cooking together with someone from a different country, and they are cooking a different food. You're cooking also another type of food. You might find that your nose is not going well with what they are cooking, but you don't have to show it. You don't have to, like, oh my god, because as far as you are concerned, your food might also not be the best to that person, you understand? So those are the things also that I discovered. You just have to compromise. Kana zvisiri kukuitira imbobuda mukitchen, no matter how hungry you are, buda, let them prepare their food. After that, you go also on that. And then on the thing of sharing bathrooms, you might find that other people are naturally, they can't clean as they go. They are very dirty. Like I've spotted some people from certain countries, I cannot name them for, I wouldn't want pointing fingers. They are always dirty. Sometimes you cannot tolerate. So whenever you're looking for accommodation, make sure urukutsvaga zvichienderana nemanationalities, kuti nangu ndoda pane vane vekuzimbabwe chete, nangu ndoda pane vekukenya chete, nangu ndoda pane vekuindia, nangu ndoda pane veku Nigeria, North Africa, West Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa, something like that. Or you want to share with people from Asia, or you want to share with people from whichever continent you choose. In that, you are just trying to tell yourself that these are better than this one, because you can never be perfect. You can never find a perfect accommodation. Kana usingade izvozvo zvotoreva kuti unenge wane mari dzako, you understand? Like you have got enough money for you to afford a studio where you can rent by your own without any inconveniences called to you, or maybe you're living in a company accommodation, I don't know. But as long as you're in these shared accommodations, you've got to learn to be that bigger person. You've got to act as the bigger person always. You have always to act like normal human beings and live out a lot of dramas that always come out with people living out together, you understand? Yeah. Then also, there's another thing of people making noise on each other. Some people are coming from backgrounds where they love to party. Some are coming from backgrounds where they are prayerful. Some are coming from different backgrounds, you know. And also, so you've got to accommodate and see to yourself that whatever, if you decide to party, for example, you're drinking and partying, you're not causing any noise, or you're not disturbing someone else's discomfort. For example, the accommodation that I stayed when I first came to Dubai, there was a lot of disturbances. Like when you're going to work, yeah, I was sharing with people who were still looking for jobs. So when you're working and they're not working, it means like during the day they are sleeping, because during the night they'll be up, maybe trying to apply or something, or during the day they are sleeping and then during the night they're up. So when you're working, your schedule is always like clashing with their own life, and you can't hauudzire vanhu zvokuita kuti rarai musarara masikati yaitirarai manheru nekuti ndienda vapo. Imagine you're coming from work, or you've been having a stressful day and everything, because actually when you're here you really need to work. It's different from where you're coming from. You have to work, you've got to give your all, you understand that? So literally you're coming stressed and exhausted, hungry at the same time, you're trying to sleep and then someone starts drinking, or somebody starts making noise or playing music, or somebody's trying to make calls to their home country, like trying to hook up with family or their loved ones, something like that. This is bullshit. So yeah, some things like that. So I have learned that no matter how I want my own freedom and how I want to stay true to my own feelings and stuff like that, those kind of things you've got just to put them into consideration before you disturb somebody's life, you understand? And also, last but not least, because there are a lot of things that I've left out that I cannot discuss right now or say. I'm going blank. What did I want to say? Let me think. More juice. Thumbs up. Cheers. I've gone blank, guys. Really. But it was really a very important thing that I wanted to talk about. Unfortunately, I've gone blank. Maybe I wanted to, like, people say that when you want to say something that is not true, if you forget it, it was a lie. So yeah, okay. Another thing is depression. You've got to know how to deal with depression. There's a lot of depression out there. For those who have gone through it, they know what I'm trying to say. You know, the life is different. Big home, anytime that you feel like going out, you can literally then just bath, change your clothes, drive, or get into a compy. Then boom, you get in town or visit friends or family, you understand? Out here it's different. There's not much of what we call family. The family is the people that we are living with currently, the people that we are sharing with, the people that you meet in your everyday life. So there is to some extent times when you're gonna miss home, or when there's a lot of pressure from work or from friends or from whatever you're doing at that moment, that you just feel like sharing, or you just feel like, if I was home, I was gonna do this, I was gonna do this. Here, if you feel like you want to release stress and you decide to just prepare yourself, like bath, change, and go out to relieve your stress, it means spending money. And the kind of lifestyle that is here is a little bit expensive as compared to the one that we have back there. So you have to know how to suppress depression, how to deal with it, how to do away with it. So you've got to utilize, or you've got to like appreciate the people that are around you, talk to them, but however, you just have to be aware of which people to talk to, or who can understand you better. You know what I'm trying to say. That's my only thinking. Because yeah, you might be faced, for example, I myself, I've been in that a situation where there was a lot of pressure from work, a lot was going on, and then coming home, I would come exhausted, you can't do anything, and you're working long hours, you're knocking off late, you're coming home, sometimes you're even hungry, you're exhausted and everything. So you know, those type of things, for some people, they would think like, if I was home, maybe my mom was gonna cook for me, or my sister was gonna do this for me, maybe it was going to be better. And at the end, they have an impact on your everyday life. And as far as you're trying to live, not getting into other people's ways, you find that being on your own or trying to work with that depression, it depresses you more. You understand? So whoever or whatever or in future outcomes or circumstances that you're going to do, just know depression is real and it's out there. It lives among people. You understand? Oh, yeah, things like that. And even when you're going out, when you choose to go out and relieve your stress or anything, just make sure you don't go and spend more or above your budget, because you're going to be left with nothing either to send home or to for your own upkeep, something like that. But if you can afford that, it's okay. But this is only my only thinking and my only take, so it's not up on anybody. So yeah, I think today I've said enough. On those few pointers, I think I'm going to come with more topics to discuss and more topics to say. If you guys feel like there's a certain topic that you would want to know or might want me to say about, please just drop it in the comment section. I'll surely be happy to discuss about that. So until then, thank you guys for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment in any of my videos. With that, peace and